Welcome back to Roadcraft, an adventure, an experience, an addiction. With me, MrSealyp. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back on Roadcraft. Oh, how I've missed it. So, as you can see, we're on an automated setting for laying some sand down. I've got some infrastructure to do. We are still on Sunken. I haven't played this for ages, and I had forgotten how much I'd like playing it, how addictive it is, so we're cracking right along. I forgot where I'd got to, so it's trying to work all that out. So, at the moment, we have got 2 sections of road we've got to build, and then we've got to do a route from the port to the somewhere. We'll sort out. Well, at the moment, we're pouring sand, but here's one of our parts of our route, and then we've got another part we're going to be looking at in a minute. So I'm doing 2 sections. Why did it do the whole section? It's only done a quarter of that. But I need sand, and there is a sand quarry just over. Where is it? Just here. But you can purchase it using fuel points. I think I've got 12. So I thought, you know what? Let's do it. Let's use some of those fuel points. So that's unlocked. I think the spread of that actually goes out quite a long way. So we should be able to refill our. I might buy another. I might get a new tipper. I was thinking about getting a new tipper. I've bought a few different bits of equipment and machinery. Let's refill it. There we go. And then sold them again. A couple of things I bought, I thought, well, that'd be cool. And then used it and thought, nah, I prefer the previous version of it. One was the wheel loader, the dozer, however you want to refer to it. I bought the upgraded one of those, and it had the dozer on the front with a trailer on the back, like not a trailer, but a back on it. And I didn't like it. I'm not going to lie. Wasn't impressed. So yeah, I'm going to get this in. We've got to do a route and get a convoy running. Oh, port to the plant. That's where we've got to go. Port to plant. So sand going in now. But what I'm also going to do, because we need to get a route through to the port, there's a couple of bits of the port which are a little bit ropey. So what I'm going to do, those aren't showing on the infrastructure mission. So I'm going to make the roads there myself. One's a short and a medium, nothing major, but I'm going to do 2 lanes. What's interesting with this is, because it's making me do 2 lanes, I'm assuming, because I've only done 1 lane stuff really up to now, I haven't really done, like I said on various different videos, I was live streaming the other day on Farm Sim, and this is why I haven't played for a while, because obviously there's my Farm Sim stuff is my main channel. There's been a lot of Farm Sim stuff going on. There was FarmCon, and we travelled out to Austria for FarmCon. I actually had a holiday, which I haven't had in a long time. Whew. So, where's that back still raised up? It's interesting, because the automated systems seem to do some curious things. I'm going to back this out of the way. I'm going to level one of these bits so I can drive across it easier, so I can do the next section on. But anyway, yeah, so, you know, and then there's life and family and all sorts of stuff. And people keep saying, when are you doing more Roadcraft? And I said, I genuinely have not had enough hours in the day. So, what's today? Saturday I'm editing this. So Friday, I did the mod review from the day before on Farm Sim, and then there were no mods. So I thought, you know what, I was going to do some more on my my Farm Sim Let's Play, and I thought, I'm going to live stream on Sunday. So potentially, if you're watching this, I'm probably going to live stream Sunday, Farm Sim. But I thought, you know, I'm going to put Roadcraft back on. Oh, my days, and that was it. I started playing, and then I was just, boom, I'm in it, I'm here, yeah. I was panicking, thinking, I can't remember the controls, I can't remember what to do. I've done a bit before getting to this point, in all honesty. I do like the fact it does that. I mean, I say that. I haven't said it doing that. That's the automated system, but obviously because there's a lorry in the way, rather than crashing into it or it becoming an obstruction, it does that. So yeah, so this is where we're at. I did bring over the big old Zeke that had the the dozer, and it had the asphalt paver on the back of it. I stopped that a little further back because I took off this to clear some concrete slabs out the way, again just to make the route easier for the next section, because I was looking, thinking I need to go from here to here. What's going to be an obstruction? What's going to be a problem? What might cause any of the vehicles in a convoy to have an issue? Let's solve those on my way out. So that's what I've been doing, and it's been going well so far, I think. I assume so. And yes, I do want to do more on this. I keep saying that. I do. and it all does come down to time. While I was at FarmCon, had quite a few conversations with various different content creators and a couple of modders and some different people out there. People saying about starting a second channel. I don't know. I'm very dubious. It's a difficult one, isn't it? I probably need to for it to work right, because if I put farm sim content and other stuff on my main channel, the other stuff just disappears because the YouTube algorithm won't send it off. It won't. Oh, I've gone a bit wobbly here. Had a bit of a speed wobble at that point, so let's just pretend that never happened. So I've got the last bit of sand in, so this is the 4th quarter that didn't do initially. We'll get this covered. Yeah, so the YouTube algorithm it's like, well, this is a farm sim channel, and this is what I said before about the AI and the AI algorithms and algorithms generally. They get too smart for their own good. My channel is my channel, and I suppose they're pushing you into having multiple channels, which I don't really want to do. But if I have to, I have to. And then there's a possibility that I'll have to take stuff off of my main channel to put it onto the second channel for it to be relevant and for there to be content there already. Because I've done a lot of stuff that's not farm sim, which probably should be on a separate channel. I don't know what to do. I honestly can't remember how I set this one up. I've had this channel, what, 9 years, 8 years, 9 years? I can't remember what I did to set this up. Such a long time ago. That's nearly a decade. What is happening? That's crazy. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to back this out of the way because I need to do... Actually, do I need to do this way? Or where do I need to go? Let me check the map. So I'm talking too much. Oh, to the side of me. So to my left, that's where I need to do. That's right, because that's waterlogged to my left, and then I need to do the next bit of road round. So this bit here, I don't want any vehicles getting bogged down. I don't want that getting worse as more vehicles go through it, which happens. I love that about Roadcraft, that a road or gravel or mud can deteriorate and get so bad, the first vehicle can pass fine, but then anything after that doesn't. I think that's very cool. So what we're going to do now... Let's grab this. I'm going to get some sand down in there. I just thought as well with this, sometimes, and I have done a little bit, I'm doing a bit of, jumping about here and there. When I come to edit this, it will be the same. There'll be bits I'll take out, but I just thought I wanted to run through the full, once this is done, where does it go from here? What happens next? I'm curious actually as well, because like I say, I haven't done a double lane one yet, that once I asphalt this, will it asphalt right across, or will it be 2 separate lanes? Whoa! Oh, I thought it was going to go over then. Will it be 2 separate lanes? I don't know. So there's this section here, then we've got another infrastructure section that needs to be done, which is another double lane. And then I've got 2 small sections, which we'll aim towards in a moment. Oops. Actually, to be fair, it works out all right. Once you get the old, the loader flattening out the sand, and I should get the option, there we go. Once the bed's flat, I can refill. So that, getting that sand quarry, using 3 fuel tokens, worked out really well because it's got a very big radius, a large radius out from there. So I think I can do 2 or 3, I might do 3 runs across this, and then level it, and then we'll get the rest done. I will stop talking for a moment. Observe, if you want. Some time has passed, and it's now time for the asphalt paver. I probably need to upgrade some of these. What I need to start doing as well, which I haven't really utilised yet, and I want to, but again, it's that thing of is spending time. It's interesting how when the game released, and it says expected amount of play hours, that kind of thing. I disagree with the amount of play hours. I think, you know, if you just play straight through bang and you've got everything available, then yeah, maybe. But if you want to upgrade and you want to buy all sorts of really cool stuff and you want more money, there is the option. Let me just set this off, hang on. So we'll do one. I'm thinking if I do one run out the left-hand lane of each of the bits I've done, that would make sense. Then do the right-hand lane coming back. That way I'm not, there should be no, what they call dead, when I was a postman, dead ground. No, no covering a bit of ground you've already covered whilst not doing anything. Yes. You time and motion study guys, you'll, yeah. Anyway, what was I talking about? It's gone out of my head already. Oh yeah, I remember. The time put into it. So there's a warehouse on the map, and I say, was there on the previous one? Can't remember, but there is on this one, where you can sell resources. So if you're, now it's not just the stuff you find laying around though, it's the other bits and bobs. So if I'm making steel pipes, if I'm making concrete slabs from all the bits and bobs, whatever it might be, you can take those resources and sell them to make money on top of the contract money. But that again, you could lose hours and hours and hours doing that. I think you can say wood. We haven't touched wood yet. Like I said, we're so far away here. Yep. Yeah, we're so far away from, you know, like I say, I haven't put enough time into this, as much time as I wanted to put into this. So this is the next section. You saw me laying the sand for this. This has been levelled. When I say levelled, I mean, you know, let's just say they've been levelled. Actually, I might just go backwards and forwards over this. Let me think. I just want to avoid any issues. That's the thing about it. Let's try to negate any issues before they arise. Be proactive, not reactive. So yeah, I haven't explored that yet. I might look into, I said some cool new stuff. The Aramatsu is now available. Now I thought I had the DLC for that. I could have sworn I did, but it charged me £3.49 for it. Microtransaction, it's less than a cup of coffee. If you went to Starbucks or somewhere, it's less than a coffee in it. So, I don't know. If it adds to my gameplay and I enjoy it, that's fine. We'll see. But you've still got to buy it in-game. You don't get it free, but, you know, maybe. And, yeah, so I've been dabbling with a few bits and bobs, a few different things. Like I say, I might upgrade my skip back lorry thing. It's interesting though, that's something I found, is that on here, considering all of these two main sections, not the bits in between, have been automated. So I've just literally driven up with the sand, press a button, bang. Now I can do it myself, of course I can. But I like sitting back and watching these little cutscenes. That even doing it automated, it's not without issues. Sometimes things get stuck. Sometimes I don't like the angle of you know, what's happened. So what we're going to do now, we're going to turn around here. So anyway, yeah, so I'll go back to what I was saying. So I might spend some time off camera. I might do a little bit on camera. Go around and spend a bit of time gathering up resources, making steel pipes. Because the thing is, well, I've got some steel pipe work I've got to do, I think, on the map as well. And yeah, and then taking some resources there and seeing, we're not going to make mega money, but with enough of them, you can. But to get enough of them requires a lot of off-camera work. Oh, there you go. There's my tipper there. So yeah, I did this bit here because there was a big old dip here, and I didn't want stuff going round it and getting stuck. So I thought, you know what? Let's go straight across it. Although I haven't levelled that. I'm just looking to the right. I've got a bit of a ridge there. Maybe it'll be all right. And then this section here wasn't horrendous. I think stuff could have driven through it, but again, I used the dozer, came out, there were some pipes, there were some bits of metal fencing, I just pushed them out to the side and thought, if I can level it a little bit, again, let's hopefully, I've missed a bit of fencing there to the right, hopefully avoid any unnecessary heartache. If that's possible, we'll see. And like I say, the addictive thing, it depends, I suppose, it depends on your personality. If you have a mildly addictive personality anyway, then, you know, you can really get absorbed in stuff like this. And I've found that with many games over the years. You know, when people send me stuff and say, oh, have you thought about, I'm not talking about game companies, I'm talking about subscribers will send me a message saying, have you seen this game? Have you thought about playing this? What about this? I've played many games over the years where you lose your life. I mean, it just disappears. Grand Theft Auto is the prime example. Call of Duty, the original Call of Duties, I think I've mentioned it before. I think on one of them, was it Modern Warfare 2? I can't remember. I think I went Prestige 11 times. I just kept playing and playing, and I just was obsessed with it. Grand Theft Auto 5. Oh man, I played through that. I say played through it. I know you can play online, but I think twice fully, and played a load with Silly G, my daughter, because she was really into it at the time as well. We did a lot of heist stuff together. That was all before I had my channel. That was all pre-channel stuff, which is absolutely crazy when you think about that. And there have been games since. A lot of the Assassin's Creed one. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I thought I'll do some videos on that. Yeah, it would have been crazy. And probably would have needed a second channel. And that's the thing. So yeah, it depends on your personality, of course. But I find this very, like Farming Simulator, it's not as stressful is the wrong word. Maybe it is. SnowRunner and Expedition. SnowRunner more, I think. I haven't found I've got stuck as much. Right, next section over. I probably need to start turning off some of these hints and messages and stuff in my main menu. I'll leave them on. No, I'll leave them on for a bit more. I'll leave them for a bit more. It'll be fine. Yeah, I just find it's very relaxing. So SnowRunner stuff, because you could get stuck and you need to winch stuff out and you can get bogged down. I haven't got bogged down to that point on this game yet. Oh no, I did with the Zeke, didn't I? No, that wasn't bogged down. The Zeke seemed to cross-axle itself. It bottomed out and it just wouldn't move, and it made no sense because it's a 10-wheel drive, 8-wheel drive. It should have. It shouldn't have got stuck the way it did, but it did. Whether that was just a bit of glitchy game code, whether it was just a bit of ground, whether it got stuck on a tree stump or a log, I don't know. But that takes away that kind of element of stress. This is more logistics based. It is, I find it more, let's say, more relaxing. You know, there's a lot of backwards and forwards, and I will get to a point, I know I will, I suppose like anybody has, where that relaxation and that addiction can then become tedium, because it will be that thing of, I need to do this next, but I know I've got to spend 3 hours collecting resources, making steel pipes, making concrete, whatever it is I've got to do before I can do this, unless I've already built resources up. Yeah, so I can fully see, and again, this is one of those ones, like any game like that, you have to have the time to put into it. If you've just got an hour after work every day to play a game, this isn't necessarily... This is what I was talking about. Right, this was automated. It automated the sand down, it automated the levelling of the sand. Now I'm on the asphalt and it's stuck. Do it manually. I just thought, you know what, cancel it. It said it failed for a minute, but I know that this doesn't look great. Don't worry, it doesn't look great. Yeah, so if you haven't got a lot of time, you know, you've got a limited amount of gaming time each day, then, you know, then maybe this is the tricky thing, isn't it? It's find that balance. It is addictive, and you'll find yourself thinking, oh, I wish I had more time to play on it, which I have done lately. But yeah, if you've only got an hour each day after work, or an hour and a half, or half an hour, or whatever, then yeah, you can't really get into it. You know, get your teeth into it. Up next, roller. I was going to take the Zeke back, and I thought, why am I going to bring the Zeke back? It's huge just for the roller, so I thought I'd choose this. Probably could do with upgrading this as well. Although there is in the menu available, there's a scout vehicle with a trailer. What's it called? And who's it by? My mind just blanked. But yeah, I might buy one of them. Just thinking. So like I said, this is what I often do on Farm Sim as well. You know, you can do a very carefully crafted, edited. You know, I could have done, I don't know, loads and loads and loads of stuff and edit it together in small chunks and then skip days or big chunks of time. But I thought, no, I haven't been on for a while, and while I'm doing this, chat about what's happening, why, when, what, how, all that kind of stuff. Whether that's your kind of jam, that's up to you. So, I would do the same thing again, I think. I have been talking quite a lot. Let's get some rollage done. Now, unlike my previous with the levelling, with my asphalting and rolling, I for some reason didn't do it the same way. I did the first section and then suddenly thought, why did I not do it the same way? That makes no sense. So I went up one way, came back, but I ended up at the far end, which means I've got to drive back along it. And you know, I've said this, who was I talking to the other day and I said this? Look, mistakes were made. I'm not pointing the blame at anybody. I'm not saying that I tried to turn the roller around and got stuck in the mud and then had to push it out. You know, that may or may not have happened. And because there's no footage of it, no one will ever know. You know? Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. So yeah, so I turned around, then went back along, and then had that moment and thought, oh, what are you doing, you buffoon? So I thought, you know what, I'll probably just roll each section as we go now. Get these done. And then once this is done... Oh no, it won't be finished, will it? I was just thinking, that's this bit done, so I'll get my payment. But no, I've got to do the route, haven't I? That's the whole point of doing this. I've got to do a route from the port to the plant and get the convoy rolling, and then we should have whatever's next unlocked. Which is kind of, you know, that's the point. I've still got... Oh, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm actually kind of quite happy about it. I always find it difficult, I suppose because I play a couple of things at the moment, not multiple things, but if something comes out like this and you play it like every hour available, like if you've got a week off work, or you know, or you've got your weekend and you decide, you know what, I'm playing this 48 hours straight, you know, and you absolutely honk through it. Because then the actual focus can't keep up with the players, so they'll put the game out like they didn't say there's X amount of hours worth of gameplay, and I reckon there's more than that, but depends how you want to play the game. And then you get to a point where you've completed it all and you're waiting for the next DLC upgrade, the next thing to come out. And it's that thing of, okay, what do I do now? Because I suppose you can bounce onto another game, of course you can. I think doing it the way I've done it, although whilst not intentional and it being, like I say, it is just the way it is, increases the longevity. Like the SnowRunner, I am probably 2 seasons behind on SnowRunner. Because this came out, I did a bit of Expeditions. SnowRunner I absolutely love. Expeditions I'm really enjoying and was really enjoying. Needs maintenance. What needs maintenance? That's weird. Why was that thing saying needs maintenance? Have I got another route running at the moment? Didn't think I did. Let's get this rolling. So this is the final section of the infrastructure bit. Should be done, shouldn't it? Yes, no, maybe. So where have I got to go? Plot route, I don't know. 2 ticks on the road building. Infrastructure route, port to plant. That's right, isn't it? Don't need to select a vehicle yet if I'm going to do a route. Actually, you know what? No, I can't do the route yet. I mean, I could do the route, just don't set vehicles off. But I need to. I've done it again, haven't I? Sorry, everyone. Sorry. We'll get back. Let's get the other 2 bits done. You'll see those, and then we can set the route up. Whether I'll show the whole route being set up or not, I don't know. I might do. I'm enjoying. I know I kept saying this when this first came out. I'm enjoying it. Let's say it's weird, isn't it? Because like, I know I keep talking about SnowRunner Expeditions. Those are the sort of the main sort of force behind this. Is a combination of all of it, isn't it? Construction simulator to a degree. There's some of that in there as well. And I didn't realise, it's funny when you play SnowRunner and Expeditions again to a point where you can find yourself getting frustrated, where you can find yourself that kind of... I had loads of those moments where you get stuck or bogged down or a vehicle tips over, that kind of, oh, and you're freaking out, you know. And it's funny how... Well, I say it's not funny, it is the way games are designed to be, isn't it? That can evoke emotions and responses and stuff. And people that don't play games, but I don't understand, it makes no sense. It's just pixels on the screen. Why are you getting so wound up? Why are you getting so excited? Why are you getting so... I don't know. You know, I grew up gaming. I've always have played computer games. Console mainly, mostly. There you go. So this is my second section. That should all work out all right. Maybe I should have gone a little bit further up there. Maybe put some more sand down. But I think it'll be all right. It should be okay. But yeah, and I didn't realise... Again, it's a weird way of putting it, how stressful, in inverted commas, that SnowRunner expeditions could be until I started playing this. This is a more relaxed form of, or maybe it's not. Maybe I just haven't reached a point. I have had a couple of moments where it's like, oh come on, or you get stressed, or it's more about not being able to work something out. A lot of this is problem solving. It's a puzzle. A lot of times, working out routes, working out ways of doing stuff. You know, a lot of times it's that. So I'm probably going to need to move that out of the way. So where is the plant that I need to go to? Actually, I probably should recover some of this stuff, shouldn't I? Yeah. Let's recover all, but I mean, I could drive it all back to the garage. I know I could. And again, if you're a purist of retaining vehicles is not the done thing, that's absolutely fine. I think it was only those two I had out. What's that red marking? That red warning? Vehicle failed? What? That's what that warning was earlier. What has failed? What route? Oh, there you go. Needs maintenance. What has gone wrong with it? Let's open it up. So the vehicle's got stuck there. Why? If that route's worked all this time, why is it now suddenly stopped working? Mind you, we can clear route, add new point. This is something I actually haven't fiddled around with much. Most of the times I've set a route and I haven't really messed around with adjusting routes or anything like that. Add new point, edit point. Okay, I haven't really done any of that. I suppose if you've made a catastrophic mistake, so what I'm going to do, edit point or delete point? Let's move it. What do I want to do? So we want to add a new point in, don't we? Move it over a little bit. There we go. Let's do that. Okay. Then if I move that next one over as well. Not too far. Huh? Oh, there you go. Clear that. Okay, that's fine. So that should be clear now. I could dispatch vehicles and that should work. I've just realised something. Look, route's green. All awards reached. I've already cleared this one. I've already received it. So why did that cut? I suppose because I didn't stop it. I've just spent... Well, at least I've learned something. Hey, come on. It's practice. I did that on purpose. Let's clear the route. Don't need that. Nothing to see here. I didn't just spend some time fixing a route that has already finished working. But we have got to do a new route. So let's put a new route in. Now we've got to go port to plant. Where's port to plant? No, that's the replaced. That's the pipes things I was talking about earlier. Where's port to plant? Port to workshop. Port to. Huh? The instructions definitely said port to plant. Let's double track this. Double check. It's because it said track on the thing. Infrastructure route. Tracked. Port to... Oh, what? Huh? It said port to plant. So it's port to workshop. Okay, well, why did it not say that? It should say port to workshop on the description, not port to plant. Okay. So we're going to go from... It's going to be out of the building to the right. Yellow doors, top right. Okay, right. Let's start plotting this route. Now, as far as I'm concerned, we have negated problems. I moved concrete blocks and rubble on the road. We've put in new road surfaces on the infrastructure on the 2 bits that it asked for and some extra sections, just to make sure we don't have any issues. But, as we know with this game, if you've played any amount of it, there's always going to be a bit somewhere that for some reason decides it doesn't want to play ball. I'm trying to make sure I put my nodes at turn points where we've got jinx and there's nothing where, I mean, it still does it anyway, it's weird, but you get to a point where it just seems to decide it's going to turn. You don't need to see all of this. I'll skip to the good bit. I'll say the good bit. We'll see. And then what I'll do, I'll stop talking, we'll send off the vehicles, and we'll see what happens. Because let's be honest, something's going to go wrong, isn't it? I'm going to lose a vehicle off the side, there's going to be a pipe or rubble or something I've missed. I must admit, I didn't do the final end of the route. But no, it was all... I'm sure it was all okay. So, last run in, down the hill, under the pipes, towards the workshop. I need to go nice and wide round that building, into our point there, and we are now good to go. Let's dispatch some vehicles and see what happens. Oh no. No, no, no. I set the route too wide. I didn't see that lump from the air. I missed that. No. Okay. I might need to... Well, actually, you know what? Doing that bit a minute ago, that actually probably has worked out to my advantage because I now know I can edit this. Oh no, it might be right. It's sorting itself out. Is it sorting itself out? Yes. Oh. Good stuff. Right. Why is it saying needs maintenance? What? It cleared it. What's that stuck on? But the first lorry went past that. There's nothing there. That needs to be adjusted. Let's adjust that. Put in a new point there. Perfect. That should avoid that lump. What is that stuck on? This is what I was saying earlier. Right? There's nothing on this route. So what you can do, if you set vehicles off again, sometimes it will reset them and get them going, and it'll go just past an obstacle if it's a boulder or something like that. I don't think it's a boulder. Now it's set. There were 4 vehicles in this convoy, weren't there? I don't understand. What's it stuck on? It's... What? There's nothing there. Come on. It's all just gravel. There's no mud. There's no pipes. There's no concrete. I don't understand what it's set on. Stuck on, should I say. Let's try this one more time. Come on, what are you stuck on? No, there we go, we're going. Are we going? There. No? Oh. What was I just saying a minute ago about frustration? Oh. Sometime later. I'm calm. Trust me. I brought down some sand. Oh, give me a break. I brought down some sand, brought down the dozer, leveled it, and then retained both those bits of equipment. I'm going to regret that, aren't I? Okay, so that's that bit down where it was bogged down before. Oh, come on. Really? It's gravel. Okay, the vehicles are going to shove it. Go on. Bang. No? You're all just going to sit there wheel spinning. On what? Needs maintenance. Okay. So, I decided, you know what? Let's make it bomb-proof. I can't. It's become the convoy to hell. It's just... Ugh. Don't worry, it's a calm, relaxing game. You can finish work, you can come in, just chill out. It's not stressful in any way, shape or form. So I decided, load of sand, get this down, let's clear it all. Let's cover it. If this now gets stuck on this bit between here and the doors of the building, I'm going to be really... I'm going to be really calm. I'm going to be fine with it. It will be absolutely fine. Of course it will. Why would it not? We're about to find out. Now, if I just dispatch vehicles now, it won't go back from the start. It will go from here. They should run on that sand, no problem at all, which means the second and third one should spawn. Please don't get stuck. At last. There was a brilliant book I read years ago, actually, called PQ-17 Convoy to Hell. So I thought that when I said Convoy to Hell. It's working. There we go. I wanted to retain some bits. I mean, I could pave that, but it'd be fine with sand, I think, for the time being. And there we go. Awesome. That will continue. Oh, hang on, what have we unlocked? The Baikal 65206. Oh, that's a bit of a weapon. Oh, I just... off camera, I did buy a new... hang on.
And I think we're going to need a bridge. How about a quick survey of the riverbank on the other side? Find some high ground and check it out. We'll need some solid footing for our heavy machinery to cross.
Okay, we've got to go and look for... We've got to go to a vantage point. Bridging looks like is going to be required. I need to work out a route. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, I bought a new skip lorry, but I don't think I need that now. If I've just got that Baikal thing, I can probably sell that. I can't believe I did that. Let's retain these. There you go. There it is. There's my new one. Yeah. And if that Baikal holds way more sand, then I didn't need that. Okay, well, you know, you live and learn, don't you? Let's get out a vehicle that we can use to go and scout this area out. And then we'll find out what needs to be done next. Oh, man, that was honestly... And again, I've said this before, I could have edited that out. I could have, you know, made it look like, oh, yeah, I'm awesome. Aren't I fantastic? I built all of this. Convoy ran smoothly. I'm wonderful. No, warts and all. I made mistakes. Of course I did. Everyone does. We'll all make them. Apart from Steve, of course. Steve's perfect. Right. Oh my days, that scared the life out of me. I wasn't paying attention. Ooh, so this is the rest of the support vehicles. So once we completed that challenge, I think we've got, it's going to do 6 or 9 concrete slabs. So the convoy will continue until that's complete, and that will be all achievements done. And that's what the other one had completed. And then for some reason, well, it will continue sending vehicles, but it will continue sending vehicles. You don't gain any more once you've achieved or reached all of them. So if it gives you 9 slabs, it's 9 slabs. You can't leave it running and it gives you 20 if you keep it going. Well, at least I don't think it does. Doesn't seem to have done so far. Onto my new road. Lovely. I kind of had a look on the map, so we kind of know where we're going to be going. I will double check, of course. And let's see where this ends up. Yeah, so, you know, I suppose this is one of those kind of, if you're hoping to see in an episode stellar progress, this is not that episode. I mean, generally speaking. So that's the bridge start. We need to go right the way across. I don't think I can cut through there. Oh no, there's a waterway. Hang on. Have I come too far out? I think I might have done. Let's check the map. We need to go, oh, that turn in there. That will take us, there we go, that's where we need to go back across our little mini bridge, mini road, yeah, it's not a bridge, is it? And we go back across, sort it out. I'm calm again now, I'm relaxed, it's all good. Dearie me. It's always the way, isn't it? It just prove you wrong every single time. Say something out loud and then wallop. We got everything on. Diff lock, 4-wheel drive. Oh, better put it in low. Let's put it in low. That will help. Let's try and get out of the boggy stuff. This is what I'm talking about. So on SnowRunner or something like that, that would have been it. You'd gone into that and you'd be sitting there with your wheels spinning. I think I did it on a SnowRunner episode. It must have been 20 minutes. And I literally inched out of a bog. I was hauling something, wasn't I? So I couldn't really even reset wherever it was. I was hauling something quite big. Oh, no, we're right. I keep waiting. I keep thinking we're going to get bogged down. Also, I haven't had anything roll over yet. We seem to have very good tip angles as well. Again, rightly or wrongly, depends how you feel about it. So we need to go up this incline. I'm going to leave it in low, I think. We'll take a slow trundle up the hill. See what's going on. And I think because it still retains those elements. There's still the off-roading aspect. You know, when you're doing your scouting and stuff and finding new routes, and like this, bit of hill climbing, things like that. But then there are all those other elements, all the things that have been. That is steep. I'm deciding actually whether or not what should I buy anything? I'm just thinking if I sell back that because now we've got that bical, we'll go and collect that. We'll bring it back, put it into our storage. Whether or not to get that other scout. There's a scout with a trailer. Who is it? Why can't I think of who it's by? It's not Khan. Not Tatra. Was it Tatra? No, I can't remember. Oh, it'll come. It'll come to me. I'll show you in the next episode probably. I mean, I could show you now, but I'm too busy doing this. I'm having too much fun. So, we are at the summit. We are looking out.
Should work. Looks like we have a few things on the agenda again. First up, establish a route between the workshop and the Sal de Mars quarry. The quarry has a broken pipe system that needs fixing real soon. Second, deliver the pump from the workshop to the La Rose quarry. And while you're there, repair the broken pipe. You'll need a bridge to cross the river to get to the salt mine. So, add that to your to-do list. I've sent you some concrete bridge designs. Just don't get too carried away. But if you do, maybe call it Kelly Bridge. I always dreamt of having something ugly and concrete named after me.
So there you have it. We have got some pipe work to fix, which means I'm going to need to do some more resources to get some pipes. We've got bridge building to do, so I'm going to need more concrete so I can make some more concrete slabs, because I don't know how many concrete slabs that bridge is going to require. I guess I'll do, maybe off camera, I might do a couple of little mini montage bits, maybe a couple of little clips of me doing the pipe fixing of those 2 other quarries. So we've got the 2 quarries, and then there's the mine which is across the bridge, so we've got to do that as well. Then I think when we've got some of the bridging components, I might load them onto... We can strap them down, can't we, on the Zeke? Well, I might put them on the Zeke. No, we can load more on, so spend a bit of time actually loading a load of slabs onto. I could put some on here, but it won't be enough whilst this has got the crane. Oh, I didn't put my supports out. Should have put my supports out. Oops. There we go. Stabilize. I'll tell you what as well, I'm finding the more you play as well, the better you get with the cranes and stuff. I'm not saying I'm perfect by any means, but you can manipulate stuff a little bit easier. You've got a bit more control. And again, when I came back on, it was trying to remember all the controls. Do I want it there? Yeah, be alright. Let's grab another bit. Yeah, so we've got some more sort of infrastructure type bits to do. Whoops, wrong button. What do I need to press? There we go. Attach. Drag it in a bit. Brilliant stuff, yeah. So I just thought, yeah, let's get some more concrete done. So what time are we at? Yeah, I probably need to finish this episode, don't I? Just thinking, what have I edited so far? What have we recorded so far? I might even be over. Right, last bit. I say full. I have also times when I've done this. You've probably seen previous episodes. Say fill up the back to a degree, but then grab with the crane like a big concrete pipe or something big and heavy off the front. So I'm taking more stuff into the point as I go. Because I need those resources at the moment as well. When I said about taking them to sell... Should we just grab that one? Yeah, we'll grab that. I was going to go and grab that other bit, but let's grab this. Yeah, so I need the resources. I haven't got enough surplus resources that I can afford to just take them and sell them, because I need them for the bridge. And I'm going to need them for some other bits. So I have to go... Oh, it's quite a trek, actually, to go over to get the steel pipes. I'll grab a couple, because I think... Is it only 2? Can I fit this in here? Come on. Let's try and do something. If I can bring the crane back in as I detach it, like that, and detach. No. Oh, no, pressed it the wrong time. Oh, it's alright. It's in. It'll do. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of this episode. More to come. When? How many? How much? I don't know. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then of course, please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. As always, thanks for watching.